Hello, I'm just going to show you some of the bits that I've accumulated in order to upgrade my Ibanez, starting with this, which is a 1984 reissue Floyd Rose. This cost about £100 more than the Floyd Rose Edge. I don't know whether I've been taken for a sucker, but I couldn't find these very easily, and they've got the big brass block on the back which helps the strings resonate. I figured this is probably the best one to get, although I do think my RG550 originally had the Edge, but there's a few different versions of the Edge, Edge 1, 2, 3, Edge Pro, Edge Low Pro, and I wasn't quite sure. I just figured that's probably the one to have. Judging by the price, you would think it's probably the best one, and I hope it goes in smoothly without any problems. Same for these machine heads. I hope these fit without any modification required, but because I'm changing the Floyd Rose to black, I want all the other pieces to match, and these are lockable machine heads. I've got lockable machine heads on my Stratocaster Plus, and they're quite nice. You probably don't need them with the locking nut and a Floyd Rose, but again, I figured if I'm going to change them, I may as well try and buy the best that I can. So they look like a decent bit of kit too. These are volume pots, tone pots. I noticed that the volume seems to be a bit on-off on the guitar. You turn the knob and it doesn't really swell nicely. It's either very quiet or it's fully loud. So that should rectify that. And I'm a little bit worried about doing electronics on the guitar. The electrics and wiring is something I'm less confident about than anything else. These are little tools which you use when you're polishing the frets. The frets are dull on the guitar, so they can be polished up. That should be straightforward enough. And this is a little tool you use to set the intonation. With the Floyd Rose, there's an Allen key fitting at the front. When you loosen that, the saddle can move backwards and forwards, but if it's got the string pulling it, it's just going to shoot towards the head of the guitar, and that's something you use so that you can wind them in and out and control where they sit before tightening that Allen key up again. It's not something I've done before, so that's going to be an experience too. Not quite sure how many problems I'm going to come across doing this. A Floyd Rose Crunch Labs pickup. I'm still waiting for another pickup by Seymour Duncan, which will be the neck pickup, but that will be the bridge pickup. And again, I hope the wiring's straightforward and the same sort as greets me when I open it. Thanks for watching.